Washington Capitals have absolutely immaculate vibes this season. For those of you who haven't been keeping track, the Washington Capitals are currently 10-4-0 and are sitting in second in the Metropolitan Division. They made a lot of changes this offseason, but absolutely nobody expected this. If anything, a lot of people expected them to be a little bit better with the additions that they made, but no one expected them to be one of the better teams in the league to start the season especially. One of the things that people thought was going to be detrimental this season is that Ovechkin is very close to hitting Wayne Gretzky's all-time goal-scoring record, but yet they've turned it into a point to rally behind and they're having so much fun with it. The team just really looks like it's having fun out there, and they really embrace the youth movement that started taking place in their players. Their GM has also made some very smart moves over the past year, and they've all paid off pretty well. Currently, Dylan Strome leads the team in points with 22, which is 18 assists and 4 goals in 14 games, which is insane for him. They finally found their first-line center that they were looking for, since Nicholas Backstrom hasn't been able to play due to injuries. And because of this, Ovi is off to an amazing start with 10 goals in 14 games, and it looks like it's almost a for sure lock that he's going to break the Wayne Gretzky scoring record this season. On top of that, Connor McMichael is really having a breakout season with 16 points in 14 games and is tied for the team leading goals with 10. Their offseason moves have played off pretty well too so far. In 14 games, Pierre-Luc Dubois has 8 points, good for 1 goal and 7 assists. Now, by no means is that him living up to his cap hit, but it's at least better than what he was doing with the Kings last year. On top of that, Jacob Chychrun's been a really good fit in Washington so far, and has looked like an absolutely amazing pickup when all they had to trade away was Nick Jensen for him. But probably the biggest offseason acquisition was them finally shoring up their goaltending after Charlie Lindgren had an amazing season last year, but now they got him some help finally. They shipped out Darcy Kemper in the Pierre-Luc Dubois trade and brought in Logan Thompson. So far, the Capitals' goaltending has alternated every single game, and both goalies have 7 games played at the time of recording this. Charlie Lindgren has 3 wins, 4 losses, a .276 goals against average, and an .897 save percentage, which isn't very good compared to his last year numbers. But when we go over to look at Logan Thompson, completely different story. Logan Thompson, in 7 games, has 7 wins, a .255 goals against average, and a .910 save percentage. This guy has a fire under him this season after he was traded away by Vegas, and he pretty much even said as much when they first traded him. He wants to prove that he's legit and he's deserving of being a starting goaltender in this league. Even his time in Vegas already pretty much said that, but now he's really proving that and is playing amazing so far. This team is just a load of fun to watch no matter how you look at it. But with all that being said, if you haven't started watching them yet this season, hop on the bandwagon, watch Ovi break that goal record because it's going to be a very fun season for the Washington Capitals. I don't think their pace right now is very sustainable for their lineup, but maybe they'll surprise people and they'll stay in the top of the Metro and the East, and maybe they'll make another run for a cup. I don't see that happening. I see them falling back as the season goes on, but this team has amazing vibes right now, and if you aren't paying attention, you need to. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on the Washington Capitals start to this season, and make sure you subscribe if you want to see more hockey content because I cover every single team, so there's something you'll enjoy. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.